This is what Windows should look like in 2026. Modern transparency, useful widgets, and a colorful top bar paired with a futuristic wallpaper. But right now, we just have a flat start menu and UI that hasn't changed a bit after 5 years. So let's change that just with these 5 secret tools. We will be able to modernize everything from the File Explorer with modern icons to a sleek taskbar to a unique clock, and we will get all of those cool widgets and the top bar designed for your productivity. By the way, if you got any questions during the setup, join our Discord to find help. Alright, first things first, before we can build our high-tech new desktop, we need to start with a clean background. The easiest first step is to just hide all of your desktop icons. Simply right-click anywhere on your desktop, go to View, and uncheck Show Desktop Icons. Instantly, things look cleaner and more focused. Now, for the real change, this cyberpunk looking wallpaper, visit the Google Drive folder linked below. Click the 3 dots and hit download, then simply go to your downloads, right click the file and select set as desktop background, and we already completely changed the feel of your system. With our background set, it's time to move away from the surface and dive deep into the UI. The great thing is, we can do almost everything, like the modern taskbar, the translucent start menu, the new Explorer, and even the transparent notifications with this tool called Windhawk, of course, linked below. Just press download and run the exe file for the install. It's quite simple. Just chose your language and then a place to store the files, and that's it. Now you should be greeted by this menu, which is like a marketplace for thousands of UI mods. You will see the Explore tab here. Open it and search for our first tool, the Taskbar Styler. To get this mod, click on Details and the On Install. You can ignore this warning, as all mods here are checked on GitHub and known in the community. Now we will actually need some code to run this redesigned menu. You can find that on our website in the description. Simply go to the bottom of this blog and download the code folder. Back in the File Explorer, open the folder and open up the taskbar code with your notepad. Then simply select all the text and copy it before moving back over to Windhawk. Here, go to Advanced Settings and paste the code here and apply everything by hitting Save. Now you got the same dock like I do. Next up is the Start menu. This time just search Start Menu Styler and click Install and ignore the warning again. Like before, we will need a custom code for this special designed loop, which is inspired from this style from this website. Open the code folder again and this time click on the Start menu file. Follow all the steps from before by copying the code and placing it in the advanced section and then hitting save. You may see some issue with the font here. That's because we used a very special modern font for this setup, which is not on everybody's system. To get it, simply go to this website to download the TFF file. After that, open the folder and run the file plus hit install, and that should do the trick. Let's continue with the notification styler now to get the translucent menus on the side. Also install the mod like shown before, but this time we won't need a custom code. Just go to the settings here and choose the glass look before hitting save. This finishes up our direct UI changes, so let's dive even deeper and start customizing our File Explorer. Another crucial part of our system. We will get a modern interface, new icons, and even enable a transparent style background. The next mod, as you might already guessed, will be the Explorer Styler. Search it and follow all the previous steps with the install and warning. As with the notifications, you can simply move over to the settings and select the Matter Style in this dropdown. This already gets us the modern interface. For the new icons, go back again to Windhawk for like the 100th time and search for Resource Redirect. Click on Details, install it, ignore the warning, and go to the settings. In the drop-down, look for Space Rooms Blue as the icon style. Select it and save it. Let Windhawk refresh the icon cache by clicking yes. Everything is already looking pretty modern now, but I promised you transparency. Surprisingly, we will have to use a different app now called Explorable Mica. It's from GitHub, so open this page linked below and click on the releases to get to the downloadable files. Here, chose this zip file. After you got that folder, simply right click it and click extract all. I can recommend you to extract the files to a special folder for easy access. With this step done, you can now actually open the folder and in it run the installation file. Accept the warnings and let it do its thing. Don't worry, this tool is also pretty known, so you should be safe. As you can see, this already gives you this nice modern background blur, which also really completes the File Explorer look. With all the UI changes done, let's add something that is actually useful beyond visual styles. A fitting top bar that offers you infos like download speeds, RAM and CPU usage, and even weather updates. Super useful in my opinion. But to get to this point, we will have to install Yasp, which is how this app is called. It's also from GitHub, as you can see. This time though, don't immediately head to the releases, but first click here to install a font needed for the app. When you have the folder downloaded, right click it in the downloads and hit extract all again. Move the fonts all in a folder you can find later. Then just select all the files, right click them and hit install to get all fonts at once. Let's get the real app now, so move back to the browser and open the releases and download this MSI file. Then just run it and follow the process, which is quite simple. Just install everything in an easily accessible folder. Sometimes Yasp isn't loaded right away, so navigate to the folder where you installed it in and run the file for a manual start. But as you can see right now, we just have the default look. To change that, go to your system tray here and right click the YASB icon, then choose to open the themes section. Scroll until you have to click load more and look for the Neo style. When you found it, click install to apply it, and boom, it's that easy to get that cool top bar. As the last important step, get back to the system tray and right click the icon again. This time make sure to enable the auto start. Looking to the middle of our desktop though, we still find it quite empty and boring. So for our last steps, we will make it more special with some widgets like this cool media control center and the Featurustic clock, which are both mods run through Rainmeter, which is like Windhawk but for widgets. Head to rainmeter.net and grab the latest version, then simply run it and follow the simple installation procedures. That's already it for Rainmeter itself, and we now need to get the actual skins. First up, for the clock we get a skin called Mond. On this website, dodge all the ads and hit install to get a special .rm skin file. You can simply run that file and Rainmeter will install it for you. Just click install here. Once that's done, you will see that this skin comes with some more random stuff. First close the settings and then right click the unwanted stuff and hit unload skin. Besides that, we also don't have that cool font yet. Set that up, right click the clock and go to edit skin. Now don't be afraid of the code. Press Ctrl F to search for this section called meter day. In the section, look for the font face selection and replace the font by typing Steeler here. To apply the change, click on file and then on save. Back on the home screen, right click the clock again and hit refresh. And what about music, you ask? For that, we will get this skin called Square Media Player. You can get it from this DeviantArt page. You only need to click on this download icon here. Like with the previous skin, you only need to run the skin file and everything is taken care of. In most cases, you still don't see the widget though. To select the right widget, we actually have to go to the Rainmeter settings. Right click Mond, hover over Rainmeter here, and then simply click Manage. You are now in the control menu. Click on the drop down for this Square Media Player. That will open up some style files. Click the S2 one and on the right side press load. Now the widget is set up. It will probably be too big for the setup though, so to fix that we need to right click the widget and go to edit skin once more. This time in the code, simply make the scale to 1 and save your changes. Then reload like before and that's it. Finally, to complete the full look, we will get these blurry calendar, date, weather and performance widgets, which also looks super modern. They come from this API widgets, which is also from GitHub. Like in all the previous setups, click the releases and install this zip folder. In the downloads, extract the files with the same process like I have shown before and save them to a custom folder again. Once you've done that, the files should load automatically and you only need to open up this folder and run the exe file in it to get to the settings. You will be greeted by this settings menu. First, go to appearance and change the accent color to manual so that we can select a simple white color here in this picker menu. Also change the opacity to 0,2 by pressing this arrow here and also select the dark theme with the sharp corners, plus to round it off, disable monochrome theme. With the visual setup, navigate to general to make sure the app runs on startup. Before we can select our widgets, we still need to go to advanced, turn off snap size and snap position so we can arrange the widgets more freely. Now let's get those final widgets. Go to calendar and select both widgets. Also go to monitor and select the widget, and last but not least, move to weather and select this widget. We will arrange all the widgets around the music player that we placed in the middle, and to get the date widget on the left side, just drag here to make it taller. And boom, we are already finished with the whole thing. Amazing, right? Now instead of some boring flat OS with no personality, you got translucent styles everywhere, plus a crazy useful top bar, and some modern widgets finally taking Windows 11 to 2026. By the way, for any help with the mods, or if you want to talk with other customizers, join our Discord community. And with that said, if you want to see more setups, support us with a like and subscribe to the channel.